Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Christelle. I'm a professional portrait artist from Canada. Today's video is about tools and materials, the essentials you need. All the tools mentioned in this video will be listed and linked in the description. Also, before we start, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Okay, we got a lot to cover today, so let's get started. I use Strathmore drawing paper, medium surface. I've tried a bunch of different types of paper throughout the years, and this one stands out for multiple reasons. Firstly, the texture is perfect. It's not too smooth, not too rough. It's perfect for blending, and you can easily draw straight lines without getting any bumps. It's not bumpy at all. It also comes in a variety of different sizes. You have smaller pads like this one, medium ones, but it also comes as a roll, which is great if you want to work on larger drawings. Also, the thickness is ideal. It's easy to damage paper with an eraser. But this one, it's basically impossible to tear while erasing, so it's great for that. I use a cutting mat to cut my paper. I use a utility knife to cut my paper and the point of my eraser. However, I don't use it to sharpen my pencils. I've been using these pencils for as long as I can remember. These are Staedtler Mars Lumograph. These are graphite pencils. I use from 6H to 8B. I tried different pencils in the past, even more expensive ones, and never got the same feel or result as with the Mars Lumograph. I don't buy kits like these anymore. These are old boxes, but I buy them individually from my local art store. I also have two mechanical pencils. These are Staedtler 0.7 and 0.3 millimeters with HB leads. I don't use them very often, but they come in handy when you're working on fine details. These are incredible. For the darker areas of a portrait, I use the Staedtler Mars Lumograph Black Series from 2B to 8B. These pencils are a combination of graphite and carbon, so you don't get that shiny feels that graphite pencils usually have. These are amazing, but you have to be careful with them because they are very difficult to erase. I know a lot of artists use charcoal, but I'm personally not a fan. I find it messy, so these are a great alternative. Stumps are my best friends. I use them not only for blending, but for basically everything. I use used one as pencils. They're great for skin texture. If you haven't seen my skin texture tutorial, make sure to check it out. They come in a variety of sizes. You have tiny ones to work on smaller details and larger one to blend larger areas. They are amazing. You can use them for, as I said, skin texture, fabric texture, hair, basically anything you can think of. I couldn't do anything without them. I use the infamous Tombow Mono Zero eraser. What can I say about an eraser? We all know what it's for, but it's great for tiny details, highlights, little hair, wrinkles, anything you can think of. I cut mine with a utility knife so I get an even sharper point. And for larger areas, I use a regular plastic eraser like this one that was sent to me by Pacific Arc. It works great. As I mentioned in my skin texture video, work carefully with the Posca paint pen. Try it out on a random sheet of paper or a small area because once it's on the paper, you cannot remove it. It's the best tool for highlights, more reliable than a white gel pen. However, please try to use your eraser as much as you can and use the paint pen to add an extra shine to some areas or specific details. The pencil sharpener. I use this one. It works perfectly fine, and when the blades get dull, I simply buy a new one. I use tissue to remove eraser residue from the paper without damaging the drawing or removing graphite. I also use tissue to blend light areas. Rulers. To measure and cut your paper and verify your proportion as you go along. And removable tape. To fix your drawing to your drawing table so it doesn't move. Check out the links in the description if you're interested in getting any of the tools I mentioned in this video today. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll make sure to answer as many as I can. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see the progress of my Dylan drawing. If you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up and I'll see you next time. Bye!